I'm Kyle Russell. Today is day 20 of the 30-day martial fitness challenge. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. It's between me and Roger Grimes. You can find Roger at Showdown1197 over on YouTube. You can also find him in my playlist if you don't want to go through that trouble. Okay, so we've been going over a couple of different self-defense techniques, a few forms, and a few different exercises. Today I wanted to cover a particular hand, because like I said, going over the wushu forms, it taught me more about different hand positions than most other styles do. So today I'm going to cover the crane's beak. First of all, let's learn what a crane's beak is. So if you take your hand out straight with your palm flat, let your thumb relax and fall down. Bring your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky finger all down to touch the thumb. That's pretty much a crane's beak. You can also curve it just a little bit for whenever we do parries and such. Okay, so let's just bring our hands out and go into the crane's beak 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not a bad little wrist exercise. Now let's look at how to use that. One of the first examples I can think of are the techniques rising knee or in hand staff C. In both of these techniques, we do a strike up with a chicken wrist. In rising knee, we do a soft hand block and use the chicken wrist to knock the arm up to create space to get underneath it. And in hand staff C, we stop the arm before it gets there and use that to strike under the chin to bring the head up to buy us just a second to go into our uppercut. So what we're going to do is just step up. We're going to keep this hand up in guard. We're going to strike up with the back hand and a hook hand. Let's do that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you want to, you can do another exercise, circling that all the way to the uppercut. Just stepping in, inward block, chicken wrist, uppercut. Let's go ahead and do that 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Other side. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, next we can use this as a hook. Kind of come up like an inward block with it facing up. Spin it around the inside of the arm and push out. I kind of did this the other day in the Dart A with McKenna, if you watched that video. I think it was day 18. Step out, curve the hand. That's it. And what that does, your attacker's here, hits her arm, pushes her arm out of the way. And it'll fling it further than you'd expect if you use that hook hand. Try it with a regular palm and try it with a hook hand with a partner and see how it affects the person differently. Alright, so let's step up, do that hook hand, and just to have a follow-up, let's follow it with a palm heel. So we're going to step up like an inward block, hook hand, carry the hand out, palm heel. Let's do that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now we know how to use it as an upward strike. We know how to use it as a bit of a parry. Let's use it at a 45 strike. A great example of this would be in the technique whirling blades. If you haven't seen whirling blades, you have the attacker in front of you, hand behind you. Step up, blocking both punches. Hit the short rib as you step through. Chop the short rib. Back to the first attacker. Snap kick to the groin. Double chop down. Palm heel. As you stand up, catch this person's arm. You got one more attacker over here. Inverted kick to the groin. Double chop down the side of the neck. And we hit back to the nose with that. So what we're doing there is we're hitting down the neck twice and coming back through, hitting the nose with the back of that hand. So let's try that. What we're going to do is we're just going to start with our right foot back. We're going to do a snap kick. Or actually, let's do an inverted kick. Bringing the left hand up to the shoulder. Step down the right foot. Chop down left. Chop down right. Come back, hitting with the back of a crane's beak. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So do it on the other side. We'll do a left inverted, right chop, left crane's beak. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so those are a few different ways. Now let's use this as a double parry. I like this one because someone's got their hands up. You step up, do the right crane's beak, left crane's beak. And what happens is it pushes this hand down and out and this hand down and out. So they wind up right here. You can do just about anything you want. We have a technique called Tame the Tiger where what we do is we throw them both down and then we elbow to the throat. There's a lot more after that, but that's where we're going to stop at for today's purposes. So I'm going to step up, do like an inward block, turn it into a hook hand, pull the arm out. Do the same thing with the other side. And then strike. A little bit of hip motion with it too. 2, so you step up, stepping up kind of in a modified horse stance, kind of going into a bow stance position, squaring the shoulder. Going back into your modified horse stance as you start the left inward block. Going back into more of a bow stance as you strike with the elbow. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways you can use it. Said you can use it to move an arm or a limb out of the way. You can use it to strike under the chin, to bring the head up. It works great in replacement for a back fist to the nose. Strike the back of the nose. And it works to hook and parry the hand out of the way. One more technique before we go. We'll learn it and we'll start there today. This technique is called flowing death. You may have noticed part of it in Gunji. So what you're going to do for this technique, and I'll do it facing this way. So your attacker's throwing a left punch. So you're going to step up, parry like before, and palm heel. Here, I'm going to step in with an inverted kick and come in with a vertical punch. That's it. So it's parry, parry, palm heel, stomp on the knee, turn sideways into a vertical punch. 1, 2, oops, sorry, different technique. 3, 4, and 5. So it this way. 1, so left hand first. Left palm heel, and hit. Stepped up with the wrong foot. 2, 3, left side first. 4, and 5. Okay, so there's a couple different ways to use the crane's beak. Probably my favorite combo is in the form tiger and crane. You see this motion here, but all that is moving the arm out of the way and coming in and trying to distract the eyes in some way. A lot of people say that's plucking the eyes out, but that is physically impossible to do. But it does work as just a little peck or a hit on someone you don't really want to hurt. It's not going to do a lot of damage. If you did want to do damage, it would be smarter to go ahead and turn that into a hand or fist and hit with more power. Anyways, that's it for today's lessons. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If there's something you want to see, let me know. I may cover the different belts. We've got about 10 days left, and there's usually 10 belts in a style, so I think that'd be kind of cool to see a little bit of belt each day, but I'm open to suggestions, so if you'd rather see something else, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next class. If you haven't checked out Roger yet, go give him a like and subscribe, and of course, hit like and subscribe here if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching.